What up, people? It's your boy, Master Chudy, out here with another comic review. So, we got number 2 of Raven, Daughter of Darkness, of this 12-issue miniseries. Um, Marv Wolfman does a very good job of really delving into Raven's mindset. This is a very good story, very good characterization, and the plot is very good, let's say. And it keeps you engaged to wait for the next issue. But let's get into it. So, as we remember, the girl with anime eyes, we see the look of fear. And we see that the last time she had Raven cornered, and she is shocked. But we see everything I know about my attackers in one medium-sized sentence. Azuri is an illusion caster who was named for the color of her eyes. But if I have to be honest, her eyes were not the first thing I noticed. Of course, she has no mouth. So we see Marv Wolfman, who created Raven. Is the writer, Popmon is the artist, and that's really the main thing. The art's also very good. So you just see, Azura, do you understand English? Can you speak? Can you speak? What am I thinking? It's like, no mouth. It's like my heart is beating. I pause to take a deep breath, and I remind myself there's no reason to be afraid of a faceless girl. I've seen much worse. I fought much worse. I was born to much worse. And Raven's like, Azuri, I am not your enemy. There's no reason for us to. And then, of course, she's casting illusions when she's seeing Trigon. And she's like, this cannot be real. It has to be another illusion. And if it's an illusion, it cannot hurt me. And she's like telling her to get out of my head. It's like I should search for her, but I'm not. But I'm drained, and I'm not nearly ready for another battle. So she disappears, but Azuri seems to know how to hide her presence, which is interesting. So Raven's just busy processing everything that's just happened. It's like I should do better than to respond to something different with fear. But I did. But I did. What does that say about me? Was she born that way? No, that's not important. What I need to know is whose side is she on? Do I fight her, her pursuers, but how does she breathe? How does she eat? It's like, stop, that's not important. What she looks like is not irrelevant. She created a Trigon illusion. How does she know about him? Did she read my thoughts? Or Ace, help us out. Does she belong to him? And then she hears a doorbell ring. So this is a nice, good dissection of what she thinks is happening right now. Then she gets met with by her friends, and she asks what's going on, what's wrong, even though she knows that something is wrong. It's like, it's Terry. She called from the hospital. Her grandmother's been transferred to the intensive care unit. Terry's alone, and she needs us. And she's like, of course she does. I'll drive. I'll drive. Call your parents and let them know where you're going. Rachel, you'll need a coat. It's cold out. And she thanks her aunt. So they drive to the hospital. She's like, Terry's usually happy to see us. I think being here is exactly what Terry's happy to see us. I think being here is exactly what she needed too. So Raven's trying to connect, be more empathetic, even though she is an empath, but she's really trying to be a good friend. It's like, hon, do you want me to call your parents? It's like, Mrs. Williams, her parents died a couple of years ago in a car crash, and her grandfather just a month ago, cancer. It's like, I'm sorry. I didn't know. What about aunts or uncles? She doesn't have anyone else. Just Terry and her grandma. And then, Raven says she needs to go to the bathroom. And she decides to go see Terry's grandmother. And she says, I can soothe pains, but I cannot hold back death. There's nothing I can do. So she really tries to help, but she can't. And, she has to accept the inevitability. It's like, I'm so sorry, there's nothing we can do. The doctor gives the final verdict, and Terry's grandmother has passed away. But, she's like, Terry, you can't stay alone you can't stay at your place alone. Maybe if we move Mary Beth in with Rachel, we can free up a bedroom. She can stay in my place. We've always got extra bedrooms. Plus, the Erickson and Thompson's tank baby got a zillion relatives. And Raven's like, I want to use my powers to relieve Terry's pain, but people need to go through to the grieving process in order to move past it first. It's like, but there is another way. It's like, Terry, listen to me. So Raven's accompanying her. She, I guess, invites her. It's like saying, Mary Beth and Billy showed me how to put up a Christmas tree. So her aunt wanted to get her more involved in family. They're Christians, and she's trying to, ease Raven into maybe being a little bit more of a Christian, into the Christian faith. It's not ham-fisted, but it's well done. And I say that as a Catholic. But I still do not understand how attaching glass bulbs and popcorn and cranberries to the artificial tree celebrates the holiday. Raven factoid number 3 by Raven. Sometimes it's best not to ask too many questions. They tell me it's a lot of fun, but nobody here has almost spoken for an hour. I think we're all still worrying about Terry and her grandmother, and I keep wondering if my suggestion failed too. Just see, maybe not. It's like, Rachel, hi, guess who's here to help decorate your tree? So she invited Terry to come in, and help, help set up the Christmas tree, which is nice. Said Rachel Ravenroth, planting thoughts in other people's head, 16 years and counting. So, Baron Winters, with his Jaguar Merlin says, right now my attention should be on Raven, only on Raven. So why do I keep hearing the words, the Midnight Men like whispers in the back of my mind? Who are they? So, we still don't know what Baron Winters is up to. And then Raven is like saying like this, thanks for letting my friends come on to Alice. It's like, nonsense. Your uncle and I are overjoyed that you want to help others. It's like, but Rachel, could I ask you something? And Raven thinks that, oh, is this where I find out she's really evil? It's like, but then she just posts a question like, every year on Christmas Eve, we all go to church for midnight mass. I know your mother didn't believe. It's like, no. It's like, stop. This has nothing to do with Angela. Rachel, Jack and I would love if you come with us. And Rachel's Raven is relieved that it's not about her. I do not know what midnight mass is, but I want to learn about all the things my mother did not teach me. So she wants to, learn about Christianity, which is nice. It's like, yes, Aunt Alice, of course I'll be happy to go with you. It's like, thank you, Rachel. I promise it'll be painless. Don't worry about your giant head, Merlin. Raven dies on Christmas Eve. It will not be pretty. So, obviously, Merlin wants this Raven dead for reasons I don't know why. So Azura is actually in Raven's room just examining her stuff, and she manages to disappear. And Raven is like, I thought I sensed someone here, but there's no one here. Good. So Azuri manages to know how to hide her presence, which is interesting. And I find this funny that she has a picture of Damien. Even though she has a dart at the head, she still has a picture of Damien in her room, which is, funny. And may say something. So everybody's just caroling and then having a good time. And then, obviously, somebody can't sing. And she's like, I think you can shorten the final note by, like, all of it. It's like, you're just jealous of my pitch. My pitch is perfect. Perfectly awful, but don't worry, you're still cute. So they're just, flirting. But then, of course, Aunt Alice sees something, which looks to be like Raven's mother, and she's like, huh? No, I just thought I saw, for a second I thought I saw Angela. It's like, your sister? It's like, Jack, maybe I'm crazy, but if Rachel agrees, maybe we can invite Angela to spend Christmas with us. So Alice wants to really connect with her family, bring them all together. It's like Christmas represents everything she hates, including us. I know, hun, but I love to see our family back together again. Isn't it at least worth a try? So anyway, Zuri's like here in the car, and it seems like she's communicating with somebody. It's like, the daughter is here, the mother will join soon. When they're together, do not wait, kill them both. But the daughter believes as we do. She does not have to be our enemy. They are a direct gateway. The danger is not worth the risk. They both need to die. So Raven has actually been tracking them down, and Azuri wants me dead because I'm a gateway, but for what? So she manages to hear everything, and she's tracking them down, and helicopter sees them, and it shoots her. It's like Azar saying, it's like force beam, non-lethal. They don't want to kill me. They want to capture me. While the faceless girl wants me dead. I think they are hunting me as well as the other. The proverb Robin once told me. The enemy of my enemy may still be my enemy. Interesting. So we see this nice thing. Raven takes down the opposition. She still gets hit. Whoever they are does not matter. They are after me. They will not get me. So she's trying to escape. Sake, the helicopter cannot fly without a pilot. They cannot shoot me without their sniper. Both are being teleported to Belle Reve. I hope they stay there. Now for Copter 2. So she takes care of the other them, but the second copter manages to hit the truck with Azuri. And so Raven's like, she wanted me dead. I'm not like her. I'm not like the soldiers. If I can prevent it, it's like, I will not allow my enemy to die. So it's like I'm sensing thoughts and emotions. She's telepathically communicating with others. If I save her, I can find them, and I can learn why they're attacking me. And then she's trying to plead with Azura. It's like, look, I know you can hear me. Hope you understand me. I'm an empath. I'm going to try to relieve your pain. But Raven is blocked, and we just see this very graphic picture of Azuri's face. And Raven is like, you do not want my help? All right, I will stop. But please, tell me why you're doing this. And she's like, you have to listen to me, Azura. You cannot die. You have to tell me who you are. Who are those soldiers? Why did you... It's like, her heart is stopping. No. And she's crying. It's like, I need you to live. Take my strength. It's like, I will take your pains. Live. Listen to me. Live. And then, of course, Azuri dies, and she is very, distraught that she could not save a life, which is, unfortunate, but it's the mind and the heart of a hero. And she was like, how, you dare. You did not have to kill her. It's like, you did not have to kill her until she's angered. And then her darkness comes out. It's like, why did you kill her? It's like, more armed with weapons that can hurt. Too many to repel. It's like, I have no choice but to flee, so she escapes. But she goes back to Tomorrow Tech. And we see, with Zori's body. It's like, hello? Can anyone hear me? And she realizes that everything has been removed. And then she sees someone, Baron Winters, asking why. It's like, you're looking at me. It's like, can you see me? Who are you? It's like, Merlin. She is like, shut down the connection. It's like, where did you go? It's like, are you another illusion or are you real? Who are you? And then Merlin's like, Baron Winters like, she sees us. But nobody should be able to do that unless I will it. Demons have tried and failed. Angels too. How can she? It's like, yes, I know, she's the daughter of darkness. And if she sees me, it's likely she will find me and you as well. Even so, you'll need to keep her alive for the moment. And then Raven's like, I'm sensing residual emotions in a hidden chamber under the floor. So she goes through, and she sees a new part of Tomorrow Tech where we see all these experiments, and she's like visibly disturbed. But then we see this nice panel of a tentacle coming through from behind. Raven is like saying, Raven Factor number 5 by Raven. Remember what I said about level 1 empaths and the inner voices? That again. And then, of course, she sends the tentacle saying, I do not know what you are, but it does not matter. You will not. And then she sees the thing wrap around her, and then she's taken. And then we see to be continued. This is a fantastic piece. We really get to see Raven's character really fleshed out. We can see that she wants to be a hero. She's trying to learn new things. She wants to be a better person, wants to connect with people, wants to be less, not so much socially awkward, but wants to be more human. And I think that Marv Wolfman, her creator, does a good job of fleshing out a character that he created. So fantastic. So, once again, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your views on them. Thank y'all for watching, and I should have more videos up tomorrow.